Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Oceanite Readings, and today we're going to do another one. So go ahead and pick a crystal. We're going to see messages from your financial deities, and then I'll also just do a little quick pick at the end of your reading with a number dice and a letter dice to see which deity in general is trying to speak to you right now so that you can know who to connect to in your spirit crew, okay? We have Howlite, we have Rose Quartz, and we have Tiger's Eye Heart Crystal Charms. Go ahead and pick one of those, and I will see you on your timestamp. All right, for those who chose the Howlite charm, we have a lot of cards here in our potluck mix, plus one from the Love Kiss Oracle here. Your financial energy looks really good. We have success, we have utilize logic and reason and common sense, and things will balance out in the physical earth realm for you. We have gifts coming in. Y'all have love energy that kind of gets in the mix of your financial energy. We have joy and happiness, okay? And then we have some little cautions here. We also have a Buddha card here, and the doorways opening, and it's talking about offerings here. You saw a butterfly. Did you see that at the porch? Look, butterflies could be a good symbol for you guys. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. What a profound card for your reading, seeing as you also have the Ace of Cups, ready to love. This skull of light here, having aha moments when it comes to love and giving to others. And this is saying that we can go ahead and have these blessings and wishes when we are willing to look at things in a common sense way in the physical world, but not give up our dream or heart, not be afraid to share and give to others and receive from others. I think you guys will be coming into some gifts from other people. Your financial deities really want you to know that it's important that there is the focus here to continue to heal, to build your success. So we don't want to be rushing into things distraught, brokenhearted, confused. Here it's saying proceed with joy mixed with common sense. You could see money coming through earth sign people, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This could be people at Venus and Earth are going to be people who will have good insight for you. They will be able to give you good financial feedback, and also there could be tips or blessings or gifts coming through people who have Venus in Earth or Sun in Earth as well, okay? I do see new ventures coming off well. Go ahead and let yourself hustle them with this wild cherry bark here. Move forward in a very dynamic way. Stay focused. Again, there's a strong emphasis on logic meeting up with the dreamer heart and the dreamer brain, and that giving you really, really good success, okay? I do want to clarify a little bit here on this Four of Swords reverse. It does look like we need to come out of overly healing to the point that we're procrastinating, but it also looks like we still need to be healing on the go as we move forward, okay? So it's kind of like the time where the doctor says, well, you don't need to be on bed rest anymore. Like, you actually need to walk on your leg for it to get better. You need to build the muscles up. It's kind of this vibe, but let's pull another one. Yes, we have the sun card. I knew I felt the sun here with earth energy as well as Venus. We have the sun card, Angelica Root. So it is time to see your vitality by exuding it. We have all of these rays here reaching out, almost like hands, and pushing their force outward. So this is saying that you need to be dynamic. You need to put yourself on stage, or you need to move forward. You need to operate well and with good conscientious decisions for yourself, whether or not you are on stage right now. It's this kind of energy. Carry yourself as a leader. Carry yourself with wisdom on your head. Carry yourself with love and with adoration and with a tenderness. Your self-love comes by taking care of yourself financially. Allow yourself to have joy in the mundane and the day-to-day work of taking care of your finances. And this is where your deities are going to be able to really sit on your head, really channel you powerful financial success, okay? You could have financial deities that have connection to birds, that have connection to water, that have connections with mountains, that have connections with volcanoes or big cats. We have solar deities here as well, okay? Could be love deities, deities associated with like love energy, okay? And of course, we did have Buddha show up here as well in this reading. So let's go ahead and, I love you too. Let's go ahead and look at the charms and see in general what other deities are trying to connect with you. This is just a little, plus, a plus bonus read, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Quickie charms. We're going to get dice actually out of here. We'll get a letter and a number and see who is connecting with group Howlite. It'll be a little bit loud, but not too bad because I'm going to roll the dice. All right, let's see what we have for this group. We got letter I and number 2. So this could be a deity that's associated with the number 2, something with 2, a couple. And we have the letter I here, okay? And I showed up on both sides. So it was like I. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. All right, for those of you who chose the Rose Quartz charm, messages from your financial deities, here we have a lot going on. A lot of your cards wanted to come out as challenge cards here with the 3 of Pentacles reversed and as a challenge. We have this mother archetype card, chimpanzee card, hummingbird card. They're just like, not sure what they want to do. Looks like you guys have had a really difficult time in relationships. We also have false friends and contenders and people standing against you, but that's reversing here. And we have Our Lady of Starting Over. So you guys have goddess energy coming through. I actually see a plethora of deities around, to be honest. So you have guides here. You have male deities. I feel like there's some ungendered deity. There's goddess energy here with you. There's animal energy around you guys. Spirit baby energy around you guys. Could be ancestors from the mother side or with a maternal energy. You guys have a lot going on in the spiritual world. You have a lot of spiritual support. And we have muses here as well. So the thing that's been difficult, I think, has been like peopling in the physical world. I can see all over the place that you've dealt with people who are tricksters, people who are shady in business. Looks like you've had difficulties with love partners, with family members, with friends, with just like the public, I guess, maybe. So maybe like people in the comments or something like this. And it could have made you guys really feel like you should just dry up. Like, do I have to become hard? Do I have to become bitter? Do I have to share less with people? It could have dried up your income flow for some of you because you just didn't know what to do. You naturally want to be a companion to other people in some areas of your life. And right now with financial energies, this could mean in your 2nd house and 8th house energies, your access of finances. That for some reason you want to join in with others. You want to have a more collaborative experience. You want to bring like a socialization energy, like socializing into your finances. And you tend to want to kind of latch on to others as well, or to allow others to latch on to you. We do have an Ace of Swords here trying to cut all of this. This was the first card down, always highly significant, the first card down in a read. So this is saying that a lot of this noise needs to be cut out because you guys might have that energy where your muses drop you a very creative, abundant idea that I have here coming through, which I see here just shining. And maybe you're the only one who can pull that off, but you're saying, no, my best friend has to do this with me. Oh no, like, well, my mom wants to get in on this or whatever, but you're the one who needs to do this. So they're saying you need to know when to hold like the keys to your safe yourself. You need to know when to build up something financially yourself, whether or not your coworkers like you. You guys could have a huge thing where all your energy is like, but is everyone getting along in the office? I totally get that. If you're somebody who is like the mediator, a natural mediator, you like to have a good environment, you like people to feel welcomed, you don't want anyone to be ostracized, you want people getting along, but it looks like it's really out of control to the point it's literally distracting you in your finances. It could be disturbing your work life. It could just be utilizing a lot of energy. And even if you're enjoying, I see challenges here, but even if you're kind of like, well, I still do enjoy it more than being solitary, there's still the fact that it's draining your finances in some way. So maybe you're not getting recognition or you're not focusing enough. It's kind of like the kid who socializes in school and is like that part of learning, learning how to integrate with others and interact is more important to me than having to have a perfect 100 on my score every time. And they kind of prioritize, right? You have like different types of students. But at some point, they could start getting in trouble and falling behind in their sports and their studies because they're socializing too much. And this is how your energy is. There's too much, could also be keeping up with the Joneses or trying to fit in with what the Joneses are doing, things like this, okay? It's saying tell other people less and ask people less about what they are doing with their finances and what their labels they're wearing. And, well, their artwork is doing this. Why isn't mine doing this? Or, this kind of vibe. Or do you guys like what I do? This could be like, am I pretty? Am I pretty? Is it working? Do you like me? Do you like me? You're giving too much power to the consumer. You're giving too much power to the clientele. You're giving too much power to everybody around you, okay? Even like celebrities who have a lot of power, they can fall into this trap where they're just like, they lose their originality. And why people were drawn to them in the first place, because they start listening to the feedback too much, listening to the press releases and, you know, their managers and even the fans. Like sometimes fans need to be quiet because they don't know what they want or need. Like you were drawn to this person because of them, right? So some of you, you could have just dimmed your light down to make people go away because it was exhausting and draining, and you felt like you don't have anyone to nurture you. Like who's going to take care of you? Who's going to nurture you while you're expected to give all these chunks of yourself to everyone else, right? And some of you, you just continue to keep giving, and you might try to rationalize it with the Knight of Pentacles, saying, well, that's just the way it is. That's how business works, or this kind of thing. But your financial deities are like, no, this needs to be balanced. This is not balanced, and there's too much being drained, okay? Positive aspects would be you experiencing nurturing, patience, unconditional love, and just joy in creating your Ace of Pentacles in your life. Negative is feeling smothered, feeling abandoned. Not, you know, this could be you feeling like you're abandoning those in your life because maybe you get to the Scroogey point. So now you're cold, you're dry with others. You only want to focus on business. You're getting ruthless. You have no compassion. That could happen, right? You're being a trickster to others. You're just taking what you can get, and you're not focusing on those of you who have children or even your animals in your home, your animal babies. Maybe you're not being playful. You're not nurturing them, okay? This says instilling guilt for becoming independent. So some of you could feel, maybe you come from a cultural dynamic as well, where you feel guilty for being the child or being the one who is having a chance at success. And so you're limiting yourself, and now nobody's helped. So it's like you have a certain amount of sacrifice that you have, and you're carrying guilt for trying to go and, you know, maybe get your education, get your finances together and things. But then at the same time, you're not allowing yourself to truly fly. So it feels like just resentment and guilt all around without the big like epiphany of the blessings that you wanted. So this is saying stop holding back your skills, your talents, your education, your finances because of other people, whether it's because of guilt, whether it's because they're, you know, stealing things, whether it's because of their feedback, their criticism, whether it's because you feel like, well, I want to be a kept partner. Some of you straight up just want to be a kept person by a partner. It's not the way your financial energy works, and your financial deities want you to have your own. Okay, they want you to have your own bag. Get creative, explore curiosities. There's so much to learn and enjoy around you. Spend some time with nature and friends. So separate business and friends. You can have friends around. Don't incorporate them with business anymore. Don't network. Don't look for friendships in your business sector anymore, in your financial sector. And don't do finances and business with friends right now for this group, okay? Some of you could be named Amber. Amber, that name just keeps jumping out. Working with Amber, that's a resin, really good vibration. That could be something beneficial for you at this time. Okay, almost lost you. So I do see here that with hard work and savings and a lot of practicality and watching out for get rich quick or like promote your business quick schemes, you guys can have some good finance coming in, but you got to be sharp, okay? You got to be smart. You got to cut out what you don't need. This could be also get yourself off of social media platforms that stress you out, that you're not well received in, that don't depict your work the best. This is a random thing, but I'm feeling like somebody needs to take their art, like you're an artist, like you're like a fine artist, you need to get it off of some digital platform. There's something here. Maybe you're losing money because other people are taking it, or I don't know. Maybe you guys are doing something with NFT, excuse me. Yeah, or it could be even pulling it out of a certain auction. So I feel like be picky. Be picky, know who you're doing business with, so that like people are not being this trickster for you, but you can express correctly, where you'll be respected, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get in general for you, your letter and your dice to see which deity wants your attention at the moment, okay? Thank you to your financial deities. Your whole spirit crew was showing up, period, okay? But let's go ahead and see. Anyone that wants to have a little private combo with you will get a number dice, and I'll grab a random letter dice. Let's see who we have. We have the number 5 and the letter T. Number 5, letter T. So look and see who in your traditions that would be bringing up for you. And those are your clues. All right. Thank you for coming through. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I'll talk to you again on another one. Bye. I was like, bye. All right, for those of you who chose the tiger's eye, let's go ahead and see some financial messages. All right, right away, I see that you guys can make money through noise, through talking, the gift of gab, something with podcast or something. We have a page of swords reversed, but you guys seem nervous about it. Maybe you're analyzing your voice too much. We have noise pollution, talk it out. Maybe some of you are not doing something because of background noise. Obviously, sometimes you gotta just do it. So like I have big changes. I'm a, generally I'm a slow talking, very Neptunian Pisces, right? But things changed in life, so you got to roll with it sometimes and try things in a different style. So this could also be having louder fashion. I feel like you guys do something where you're meant to express yourself to the world, and it's not meant to ask for permission in your style, because we have here like these very dynamic energies. We have like this page of swords reversed, knight of wands reversed, knight of cups just hitting the world in the face. All right, we have chameleon reversed. You're not meant to be a copycat. Like point blank, if you're copying someone, you're stealing money out of your own pocket. Whoa, that was just like an intense visual, but that's what they showed me. Like, oh, I'm going to copy them because I want to make money. And so I'm just going to steal their thing. And then it's like, as you reach and steal whatever they're doing, it's a hand coming into your back pocket or your front pocket, taking out a wad of cash. So it comes back around. You guys have this energy here. So they're saying you have innate talents. Like, what are you talking about? Since you were pushed out the nest, okay? We have baby birds here. You're saying, feed me, universe, feed me. And they're saying, how much creativity do you need to have? You guys don't have a lack of motivation and passion. You have too much. And if anything, if we could say that, you don't have a lack of ambition, you have too much. So sometimes if we kind of internalize our Mars, let's say, we kind of choke on that energy, and holding in, even with like psychologists and stuff, they'll say like if you hold in too much energy, it has the adverse effect that you actually feel exhausted. If you're somebody who needs to be really active but you don't allow yourself to be active, like I can look at people's astrology and see like you actually should be a really active person, but they're not allowing themselves to do anything with that martial energy, they'll internalize it, kind of self-sabotage a lot, and then they will feel utter exhaustion and they'll think I could never be somebody who's active, right? You see this with people who are very active types, but then they end up exhausted from coffee addiction and things like that, right? You have a crash after this intense peak. So this group, you guys really need like energy regulation. And I think your finances, this happens because this is what your financial deities are talking about. They're saying like you will go and have epic high marks in your finances, and then you can have crashes. I do think that you guys have an energy where you can handle being a bit reckless. You're meant to be passionate. You're meant to do things differently than other people. You're not meant to be like a Knight of Pentacles as far as practicality, or like something like that. You're a Knight of Wands reversed. You're the person who's going to be reckless. You're going to take a gamble. You're going to do risky investments. You're going to, it says indecision though. The thing that messes you up is if you stop your own energy flow. Other people can't mess up your energy. You could be someone who's like heavy hitter. You have a good gut instinct. But as soon as you try to be matchy with other people, you could end up having this life where you're like, am I cursed financially? Like, can I just not, am I just like financially like illiterate? Like what is going on? Like what? Because you're meant to go by instinct a lot more. You're meant to go with passions. You're meant to go, like one of your passions will beget another passion. So, when you hear someone and they're like this really cool, like person who just like makes money being themselves and being awesome. They're like, yeah, I had a passion for that. So I just had randomly heard about like underwater coffee harvesting and I got into it. So I thought, hey, I'll invest in this company. And then it blew up. Like it became wildly successful. And then while I was doing that, we had heard about this thing with like, bungee jumping. So then I invested in that. That's how you guys are. This is how your energy is. You're not supposed to listen to other people's noise. You're supposed to cause a ruckus, like a racket. Okay, you're supposed to be the weird trickster factor in situations. You even have a game changer energy. So when you come into a situation, you can help elevate or decrease financial value in a situation. It's the way your energy works. Some of you know this, but so far you've only been using it to like tear down others' financial value. Literally, you might be the people in the back in chat groups or something like, that kind of thing. I got to be real. Like we want to call out all of our different human habits that we might be doing so we can perfect them and put our energy towards our best qualities instead. Okay. So this is like, why attach to somebody who's doing well and be like, haha, I can bring their value down. Watch me talk smack about them and think that that's your only superpower, when really you're somebody who bringing your attention to something helps increase value. And why worry about, let's say this says show genuine love to people. Why be nervous about showing love to the peacock when you shine just as brightly? So you shouldn't have to worry about showing love to people, because you also bring a lot of financial abundance to yourself when you show love to yourself. Oh, that part. Okay, so this is saying talk this out with yourself. You really need to see, are you going to allow yourself to be free, to be passionate, to really go after what you want in life? Are you going to turn down like the pollution talk to yourself and give yourself some fresh air and fresh advice and come out of fear here? Because again, this is like saying that you have Saturn Uranus energies with your finances. I don't know if you guys can hear outside, but the birds are like super hype. And then you have literally these baby birds chirping for food in your reading. Y'all like, I'm hungry. I need to get fed. I need my money. Like, let's go. Let's see what the indecision card says here. Be open to the suggestions of others without compromising your own integrity. Okay. Be able to be impartial though at the same time. So don't take things so personal and so jealously that you burn everything down, and stop competing with the wrong people. Like straight up, some of you are just competing. We have children of Jupiter. And this person is trying, like, I want my luck, I want my Phoenix moment, especially if you're Scorpio or Sagittarius, and they're attacking this Knight of Cups, which is Neptune, Pisces, Jupiter card as well. Why? Okay. And if you experience, you could be on both sides of this. I feel like they're talking about all the different ways your energy can play out. If you're on the other side of this, this is saying don't let people get to you. Okay. But I think you guys have power in your voice. I think when you invest in something, you can see it take off if you back yourself up with that energy. Don't be negative on things. Invest well, know when to hold your tongue. So it's like know when to promote and know when to be quiet, because you have power in doing so. Go after the things that make you feel very dreamy, very excited, very adventurous, and things that connect to your heart, as like when you're a child or as your magical child. And that is what's going to get you fed. Okay. Your own creativity that you speak out of the mouth of babes, as they say, right? Out of the mouth of children. Think about what you complain. So when your magic child is like, why is this so hard? I wish I could just do this and it'd be fun. You just told yourself your invention that's going to make you money, right? So do it. This says don't hold your passion back. Do what excites you. Get fired up about your life. Increase your energy levels. Increase your levels, okay? And your energy. Don't be a negative trickster to yourself, okay? And you'll have money come in. And you said, well, where's the money? The World card. So you guys have, I'm going to be honest, very all or nothing financial energy. Are you going to make bank, be happy, live a fun, amazing, authentic, adventurous life? Or are we going to be dry? Let's go ahead. Yeah, you have that one. Black cats are lucky too. Let's go ahead. We're going to grab a number dice, and we're going to grab a letter, and we're going to see which deities want your attention so you can have a one-on-one with them, okay? This is just an extra tidbit. We have the letter K, and we have the number 4. Okay, so it can be deity, beings, someone from your spirit crew who wants your attention right now. Number 4 and the letter K. All right, so that's what I'm seeing for some quick pick financial messages from your deity. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Look, money, 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 blessings on blessings in a good way. In a good way, abundance, abundance to everyone in a good way, and upon this beautiful earth here, blessings to the earth. And I will talk to you again on another one. Bye.